He said that's exactly what they want us to think. They're wanting to divide us. They're wanting to stir up this reaction out of you. They're wanting to control your emotion. And it was at that moment that I realized that he had a point, because I wasn't in control of my emotion. My entire life, I viewed myself as a victim. My entire life, I saw myself as, yep, because of what Twitter is saying, CNN is saying, MSNBC, being black, I am a victim. Being gay, I'm a victim. In that conversation with him recommending me to just check out all sides of the media, because he just wanted me to just be aware at least of what the other side is saying and doing. Because at the time I hadn't been. At the time when I say like I was on the left, I only took in left-leaning news. I didn't even look at the right. Because why should I? Why would I? Growing up, all I was told that the Republicans are racist and the Republicans are homophobic. Well, being black and gay, why would I ever give them the light of day? Never trust you, so I'll take a look at it. And that's exactly what I did. If there's one thing I learned while venturing from the left, the right, and everywhere in between, it's that mainstream media makes it really hard to understand what is true and what is not. Diving deep into other topics and videos, and I stumbled across Dave Rubin and Larry Elder's their video talking about the black community, and that was extremely eye-opening at the time. And then there's two people that really shook up my world, and that is Candace Owens and Brandon Tatum. Regarding Candace Owens, there was this video of her that was going viral at a college campus talking to students about black on black crime, and she said something that really pissed me off. She said that you're more likely to be struck by lightning as an unarmed black man than get shot by the cop. I looked up the data for myself, and she was right. There's more people who get struck by lightning than black unarmed men get shot by the police. Y'all, so I'm sitting here editing this video, and I figured I'd go in and get the most recent numbers. For the year 2022, there have been 12 unarmed black people shot and killed by the police. 12. And if we look at the National Weather Service, there have been 19 people struck by lightning and died in 2022. It blows my mind, because I was one of these people that genuinely and honestly thought thousands of young black men unarmed were being shot and killed by the police. That's when I stumbled across Brandon Tatum. Specifically, he had this video talking about white privilege. That's the one that really stuck with me, and then I just dove deep into the rest of his content. So much so that I reached out to him on Instagram, and I sent him a DM and just said, hey, I'm currently figuring everything out, kind of lost, but thank you in your content for being there. And he responded. He said, hey, let's chat one day. We'd love to help you out. Anything you need. Blew my mind. So he then invited me out to the Young Black Leadership Summit that him, Candace Owens, and Turning Point USA was throwing at the White House. Is Trump as bad as people say he is? So I arrived at the Young Black Leadership Summit, and let me tell you, this was the blackest event I've ever gone to. There were 200 to 300 young black people from the ages of like 18 to 30 in DC going to the White House. Like never seen anything like it, especially people who are all Republicans. And I was like, what am I even doing here? What is going on? So we get to the White House and we go through all of the little security checkpoints. A crowd erupts. They all go crazy. It's insane. And he gives his speech. And the media is having a meltdown. I'm saying people cut up the clips of the speech, people lying about him. That weekend, Al Sharpton was lying about us.
Because it was not a summit. It was a Make America Great rally. They used some young blacks as props, which really is an insult to them.
It was crazy because all I saw was Trump talking about fake news, fake news. Al Sharpton, someone I used to look up to regarding black issues, I always saw him on TV, is lying about me. It's personal now. I'm like, oh, maybe there is fake news. Maybe we are being lied about. What boyfriend I told, obviously my job knew, roommates knew, but I didn't tell a lot of my friends, I didn't tell a lot of family. I just went. So I posted about it online and I said, wow, this is crazy. Being invited to the White House, met Donald Trump, this is insane. To this day, there are friends and family members that I have not spoken to since October 27th, 2018 because I met Donald Trump. I've been exposing myself to different views the entire year. I've been to BLM rallies, I met Van Jones from CNN, and it all crickets. But the second I go see Trump, now all of a sudden I'm losing friends and family, now all of a sudden I'm getting canceled and everything's wrong. And I'm seeing fake news on the media. I was completely over it at that point. Been on a lot of these right-leaning organizations. I've been on The Blaze, Daily Wire, PragerU, Turning Point USA, but they invite me. They want to talk to me. No leftist organizations do that, because far too often they keep trying to shut out and cancel people instead of having an actual conversation. It's like, wow, because someone doesn't want drag queens to frolic in front of second graders, now they're homophobic. All of a sudden, because I don't like pronouns that make me some hard-ass Republican, we say the right is racist and divisive, but I'm seeing Don Lemon saying white men are the problem, and Maxine Waters telling people to go in front of people's faces and be more violent. And since then, I have been on this mission to find the truth for